What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Big Amp Dog, and today, man, we got to talk about this sad situation that happened over the weekend in Hollywood, at a nightclub where a vehicle had plowed into a crowd of, it had to be more, but at least so far they saying it's at least 36 people that have been injured, from minor to severe critical. We're going to get into this news clipping right now by CBS Los Angeles, and let's go.
We are talking to police, learning new information. They now say they are investigating this as an intentional act. Now, people were leaving the club at 2 a.m. as it had closed, waiting for their cars and their Ubers right here on the street, getting some tacos. When police say the driver made a U-turn on Santa Monica and came down Vermont and slammed into people on the street. Let's take a look at some cell phone video from the scene. The call came in just before 2 a.m. Police say a man drove into the crowd, hitting that taco truck and valet stand as well, injuring dozens of people. We still don't know why. Initial reports say he was kicked out of a nearby business, but police tell me that is not confirmed yet. They are still looking into that. Police say bystanders dragged the driver out of the vehicle and attacked him. Take a listen to police talk about what happened next and the condition of the suspect.
We received reports that somebody in the crowd shot him, and he was transported to the hospital. He's undergoing surgery. He is in stable condition. However, he is not free to leave. He is in the custody of Los Angeles Police Department, and we're looking at charges such as attempt murder and assault with a deadly weapon at this point.
And police say they are looking for a male Hispanic, 5'9", wearing a blue jersey. They believe he shot the driver of the car during that melee with the crowd. At least 30 people were injured, 7 in critical condition, 6 in serious condition, 23 people taken to local hospitals. We talked to police. They said the victims are in their 20s and 30s, 18 females and 12 males were injured. Now, Karen Bass issued a statement saying it's a heartbreaking tragedy and a full investigation into what happened is underway. And we are learning new details as this all unfolds. Police are asking anyone with video, photos, anyone who saw.
Yeah, man. First thing first, I got to salute to all my fellow Angelinos. Because one thing about LA is people will get they justice in, man. Not saying I condone any type of violence, but this man's act potentially could have caused a lot more destruction to these innocent people, to where sometimes you got to get it back. You know what I'm saying? What they say, you got to get down where you're mad at. And so I ain't mad at the people for, taking the justices of consequence in their own hands and, giving him the I guess, the proper introduction into the hospital. And like she said, he's not free to leave, so he's going straight to prison. Unfortunate situation, because coming out the club at that time of night, not saying everybody that go to clubs drinks, but typically when you drink, your guard is down. You're not too sharp around, like, paying attention to your surroundings, to where that to me is like the ultimate an ultimate coward move, to jump in the car and then plummet through a crowd of people on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? So prayers out to everybody that was affected by it. In this one situation, they are looking for the guy that shot him. I don't condone in violence and all that, but hopefully this dude, he could get a nice little run like them Louisiana jailbreak inmates that broke out of the Louisiana jail for about 7-8 weeks or whatever it was. They was gone for some time, you know what I mean? So hopefully it takes them a little bit of time to try to find him, and they could just bring this guy to justice who caused all this mayhem and destruction to these innocent people that were just out trying to enjoy their time, you know. More than likely, because they saying that he got kicked out of a different establishment. I've heard different rumors. Oh, he got kicked out of a club or denied entry into somewhere. But it's 2 a.m., so the clubs are pretty much closed. So I didn't really understand how that was possible. But again, this is another thing of, you know, we got these emotional dudes, man. This guy, his name is 29. He's 29-year-old Fernando Ramirez. It's definitely intentional because they say he hit a U-turn right before running into the crowd. I'm sure alcohol plays a part. I'm sure he was intoxicated. I doubt that it was an accident, but I'm sure he was pretty much intoxicated, and that's what they saying that they waiting on before they can move forward with the charges. That way they can see if it's going to be like some type of accidental charge, or if he just gonna go straight, like she said, attempted murder, vehicular manslaughter, or whatever it is, and all that. I don't know the details in the charging, but yeah, this happened on Vermont Avenue and Santa Monica Boulevard, man. Y'all check on your people, and as always, man, you know, protect yourself, protect your family, and more than anything, man, just protect your peace. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace. What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal?